Well, let's talk to one of the Warriors that was back in the side today, and I think he, and along with others, made a bit of difference today. I'm talking about Alex Bruce. Alex, thanks for joining us. What did you make of it today?
Obviously, it was a massive game. We're just delighted that we've come away with a point. You know, if someone had said to us before the game we were going to get a 1-1 here, we'd have snatched your hands off. So it's a good point, and hopefully it'll stand us in good stead come the season.
Looking at faces though, and the body language when that Milner free kick went in, I think you all think it feels like a defeat. Were you feeling that? Yeah.
When they score, when you take Man City to the death like what we did, and then concede a free kick in the last couple of minutes, it's a massive kick in the privates. But as I said, to get a point is obviously a good result for us.
What was the basis of it today? Where did that performance come from? Because frankly, some of the recent performances have been way short of standard that you've set yourselves.
I think it can be an accumulation of things. I mean, we've had a lot of players coming back from injuries. You could say the influence of Mike Phelan this week coming in, and different coaching methods, and a few home truths, couple of meetings here and there. There's a number of things that might have got that performance today, but what I will say, we've got a good bunch. We're Hull City at the end of the day. It was never going to be easy. We're never going to skate to safety in the Premier League. So we've just got to stick to it. Second year syndrome and all that, and hopefully we can ride this season out, scrub it off the board, and build on.
But recently, I mean, as I said to the manager last week, it'd become Groundhog Day. You'd started games well, you're not taking chances, you made mistakes and you'd lost games. And frankly, the last half hour against Newcastle was way below what everybody would expect. So, you know, it was a big step today, wasn't it, to turn it round?
Yeah, but we're professional footballers, and some days, like anyone will tell you, when you're playing games like Newcastle last week, you're a better team for half an hour and don't score, and they do. It's a sucker punch, and they can go on and build the momentum. It's like a boxing match. You can be on top, you can get hit with a right hook and it knocks you for six, and that's just the way it is. That's the way football is sometimes, and we're playing against bloody good players week in, week out who can punish you, and as I say, just because we played badly against Newcastle last week, can't let our heads down. We've got to keep going and come here with and try and get points like we have done today. You
said a few harsh words this week. Were the gloves off this week in and amongst the squad?
I think they're always off. We're professionals at the end of the day, and if people aren't pulling the weight, people have got to be told. And there has been a couple of meetings, as I say, and a few home truths, but it's good for the lads. I mean, sometimes to get things off your chest is what everyone needs to do. As I say, we're having a bit of a tough time at the minute, but hopefully that can kick-start us and we can go and get a few results from now to the end of the season.
Should you have won it today?
I think on our first half display, definitely we had some great chances. Second half was back to the walls. The neutral will probably say a draw was a fair result, but I'm going to be biased and say yeah, we should have won.
You were back in the side after injury, and I do think you made a difference. How did you feel you did?
I felt that if I did okay, did my job. I tried to do my job every time I play, and hopefully I can add something to the team. And every time I put on a Hull shirt, I'll try my best, and hopefully that'll be good enough.
This is an observation from me, but as a team, you look better with the three centre halves. I think you look better as a team. Would you agree with that?
I think it depends on your opposition. Tactically, against certain teams, people might say a 4 suits us. I bet if I asked you after the Everton game, you'd have probably said we suit a 4-4-2 better. No, I've always thought you look better in a 3. So we'll listen. Whatever formation plays, it's 11v11 at the end of the day, and if we play 3 at the back and we keep playing like we did there defensively and offensively as well in the first half, we carved some good opportunities. So whoever plays from now to the end of the season, we've got a job on our hands to stay in this league, and that's what we want to do.
You mentioned Mike Phelan there. What's he changed? What's he done?
Well, a new face always brings new ideas and new training methods, and sometimes a bit of freshness, some new ideas does everyone the world of good. And he's come in, he's took the training, and he's been very good, and I think the lads have responded well to it.
Now you go back to home, and I was saying to the manager, points away at the likes of Liverpool, Arsenal, and an hour point away at the champions. Well, how can that team not quite turn it on at home, if you see what I mean?
I don't know.
Do you feel the pressure at home? Much more pressure as a side at home, because you've got to play maybe a bit more on the front foot?
Maybe. I think when you go away to teams like today, the pressure's off in terms of people writing you off. but it's the home form that we want to get right. Against Everton, when we had a great result, we had that early goal which gave us the momentum to go on and win the game. And I think when we play at home, that first goal in the game's key, because it gives the crowd a lift, gives the management a lift, the players a lift. So hopefully on Tuesday night against Aston Villa, everyone can be behind us. We can make the KC rocking because it needs to be, and we can go and get the right result.
Collectively, and what does this point at the Champions do for you today? What in the grand scheme of things?
Hopefully it'll give everyone a big, massive boost of confidence. I think we're out the bottom three, which is a big thing, and we need to go and beat Aston Villa now, and we've got QPR coming up as well. So it's in our hands. We've got two massive games now, and the rewards are there for everyone to see. We've got to go and win.